Hi everyone. So I'm here today to make a video concerning childhood wounds. Now, for a lot of us, we're at this place where we're trying to have relationships, but it's not working out. It's like every single time there seems to be a disconnect. So we're attracting people into our lives that is causing us more damage than they are helping us to heal from damages that we've gone through in the past. Now, for a lot of you, failed relationships is something that is a thing for you guys. For some of you, you're in a relationship for a period of time that has been abusive. Or for a lot of you, it's like when you leave one issue or problem behind, you attract another person that becomes even worse than your last person. A lot of the times we stay in relationships because we have this ideology that we know who we're with now. We don't know what we're going to get. But the sad truth to that is you're supposed to be expecting better. If you've left a relationship that was causing you more harm than good. But it is because we have issues in ourselves that cause us to keep attracting the same type of energy over and over again. Now, these wounds that we have, some of us get it since childhood. Others of us got it while we were growing up, first relationships, but we all, in some way or form, carry some type of wounds with us. So today, I'm going to discuss 4 of those wounds and the type of people that it causes to be attracted to us. Because it's like this. You know you want a happy, contented relationship. You know that those type of relationships are out there. Those men are out there. Men that want to take care of their women. Who wants to love you and you alone. But yet still for some reason, you keep finding people that lies to you, manipulates you, deceives you. So, alright, so the first wound that I'm going to be addressing is the abandonment wound. Now, this wound is you could have been left as a child by your mother or your father, or even though they were present, they were never present for you. This is one of the things that could cause you to feel abandoned by a parent, by a loved one, by a spouse. You hate being left alone. One of the symptoms that you may have abandonment issues is that you hate being left alone or left out of things. Like you didn't get an invitation to dinner. You felt like this person just doesn't care to be your friend anymore. Because you take it so personally. You feel like everyone is against you once you're excluded, even though it has nothing to do with you. And 90% of the time, you threaten people if they decide to leave you. So most people with this issue holds on to toxic relationships because they're afraid of being alone. Most of the time, these type of persons usually cater to the toxicity in a relationship. And the type of people that you usually attract is people that want to leave. People that is emotionally unavailable. People that no matter how much you show them you love them, they just never get it. How do we fix it? by doing the work on ourselves to heal that inner child, to learn to love you. The second wound that I want to discuss today is neglect. Just like before, your parents were present, you just were invisible. You were invisible to friends, you were invisible to family, you were invisible to your parents, to your siblings. And you struggle to let things go. So there is a lot of vendettas that you hold on to. So you keep wanting revenge. You keep wanting people to feel the way you do. You struggle to say no, so you're a people pleaser. You want to be liked, but when you're rejected, it becomes a full World War III. And for a lot of you, you have no clue what you are worth. Because you loathe yourself so much and you believe that everyone around you doesn't care to stick around. So you get angry easily. You lash out. You throw tantrums. And you attract people who really don't see or hear you. A lot of the time, we are in relationships and we're married to someone or engaged to someone or even going out with someone. But no matter what you say to this person, or no matter how you say it, it's like they just don't care. It is because they really don't care. Because your opinion and what is hurting you is not important to them. And that is what happens when you have this wound. Another wound is guilt. You say sorry a lot. You use guilt to manipulate. So you give people a lot of guilt trips. Your prime manipulation tactic is making the other person feel guilty, just the way you do. And when you do this and you manipulate this person and you make them feel like crap, you feel like crap as well. So it's a wound that you inflict on others that is also inflicted back onto you. You don't like asking for help. You don't like asking for anything. And you mistake this wound as independence. And what do you know? You attract people that give you a lot of guilt trips, that blames you for everything, that makes you feel like you're not good enough, that makes you feel like something is wrong with you. And it's all because you have this wound. This person is taking full advantage of you. The final one is trust wound. We all have this wound at some point or the other. We're afraid to trust. We don't trust. Just a lot of us go to it on deeper levels. When you find it hard to trust people, it is because of experiences that you had before that you realize, I can't trust anyone but me. And the reason why that would happen is because you're so afraid of being hurt because you've been hurt before. And trusting someone else with you is something that you're not willing to open yourself up to. Because that person, you don't feel safe with them because you don't trust them. And people that we don't trust, we could never feel safe with. It's impossible. So basically, You look for validation external to you. So you look for people's approval. You hope that someone would see your worth and your value. And you keep hurting your own self over and over again because you don't really let anybody in. But you do want them to validate who you are. And believe it or not, because of the fact that you can't trust anyone, the people that you do attract are people you shouldn't be trusting in the first place, because they would always break your trust. They would always make you feel unsafe. They will always make you feel like you're the issue, which sometimes you are, because you have this childhood wound that you need to work through to heal yourself to be able to attract a healthier relationship. I know this may not be something you guys want to hear, but it is something you need to hear. In order for you to attract the love that you're seeking, you have to become it. So, if you guys have reached this far in the video, I'm going to ask you to subscribe and like, and look at more videos on the channel, because I'm here to try to help people heal themselves in relationships and finances and everything. So come and be part of this journey with me. I hope this does help.